Welcome to Owl the Storyteller, fashion fanatics. Today we're diving deep into the captivating world of Victorian fashion, specifically the Late Bustle Era, which spanned from 1890 to 1900. Get ready to uncover the secrets behind the era's most iconic silhouettes, fabrics, and embellishments. We'll explore how this period transitioned away from the dramatic, exaggerated silhouettes of the earlier Victorian era toward a more streamlined, elegant, and, dare I say, modern look. Buckle up, because we're about to embark on a 5-minute fashion journey through time. The Late Bustle Era marked a fascinating turning point in Victorian fashion. Gone were the days of those almost comically large bustles that jutted out like shelves on the back of skirts. Instead, a new silhouette began to emerge, one that emphasized a more natural yet still very much curated hourglass shape. This shift was all about achieving a sense of balance and grace. Fitted bodices accentuated the waist, while skirts, though still full, flowed more organically from the hips. This newfound emphasis on soft curves and flowing lines was heavily influenced by the burgeoning Art Nouveau movement, which championed nature-inspired designs and a rejection of rigid Victorian ideals. Imagine a silhouette that embodies both structure and fluidity. That's the essence of the Late Bustle Era. This period perfected the hourglass shape, but not in a way that felt restrictive or overly exaggerated. Skirts, while still full, gently flared out from the hips, creating a soft A-line effect that felt both elegant and modern. This shift away from back-heavy skirts allowed for a more natural drape and movement, enhancing the overall sense of grace. Bodices remained fitted, further accentuating the waist, while the introduction of the leg-of-mutton sleeve added a touch of drama and volume to the upper body. One of the most striking features of Late Bustle Era fashion was its emphasis on soft, flowing lines. Skirts, no longer burdened by heavy back supports, were free to drape and flow more naturally. This created a sense of effortless elegance that was both modern and timeless. The focus shifted to achieving a harmonious overall silhouette that flattered the female form without relying on excessive padding or understructures. This new approach to dressmaking reflected a growing desire for comfort and practicality without sacrificing style. The late Victorian era saw a surge in the popularity of tailored garments, particularly for day wear. This marked a significant shift in women's fashion, reflecting a growing desire for practicality and mobility. Walking suits, featuring tailored jackets and skirts, became increasingly common. These ensembles offered a more structured and streamlined silhouette compared to the flowing gowns of the evening. This period also saw the separation of blouses and skirts, providing women with greater versatility and options for their wardrobes. Interestingly, even corsetry, a staple of Victorian undergarments, became slightly more forgiving, allowing for greater comfort and ease of movement. Introduction of functional and lightweight fabrics. Just as silhouettes were becoming more streamlined, so too were the fabrics used in late Victorian dressmaking. Lighter weight materials like silk crepe, chiffon, and muslin gained popularity for their ethereal drape and delicate appearance. These fabrics lent themselves beautifully to the soft flowing styles of the era. For day wear and tailored garments, wool blends were favoured for their durability and warmth. Advancements in textile production led to new dyeing techniques, resulting in a wider array of colours and patterns. This era embraced a softer, more romantic palette, with shades of ivory, lavender, pale blue, and dusty rose reigning supreme. The leg-of-mutton sleeve trend, a statement of power and grandeur. Perhaps the most recognisable element of late Victorian fashion was the dramatic leg-of-mutton sleeve. From around 1895 to 1897, these oversized sleeves, puffed high at the shoulder and tapering down to a fitted cuff at the wrist, were absolutely everywhere. But these sleeves were more than just a passing fad. They represented a bold statement of power and confidence. The exaggerated volume of the sleeves, juxtaposed against a tightly fitted waist and flared skirt, created a striking silhouette that commanded attention and exuded a sense of grandeur. Art Nouveau influence, a more artistic and romantic fashion movement. It's impossible to discuss late Victorian fashion without mentioning the profound influence of Art Nouveau. This artistic movement, with its emphasis on nature-inspired designs, flowing lines and handcrafted details, found a natural home in the world of fashion. Delicate embroidery, often featuring floral motifs or swirling organic patterns, adorned bodices, skirts, and even outerwear. Fabrics themselves became more fluid and ethereal, echoing the sinuous lines found in Art Nouveau artwork. Jewelry and accessories also embraced the movement's aesthetic, incorporating natural elements like flowers, leaves, and insects. The enduring legacy of late Victorian elegance. The Late Bustle Era wasn't just about restrictive corsets and voluminous skirts. It marked a pivotal moment in fashion history where elegance, grace, and artistry converged. It was a period that embraced the female form with a newfound softness and fluidity, while also reflecting the changing roles of women in society. From the streamlined silhouettes to the exquisite details, the Late Bustle Era truly defined Victorian elegance. So tell me, would you wear a Victorian-inspired hourglass silhouette today? Let me know in the comments below. And don't forget to like and subscribe for more fascinating fashion history insights. Until next time, stay stylish.